Support for WMNF comes from listeners like you and Live Nation, presenting Tedeschi Trucks Band, coming to the Baycare Sound on October 13th, 2026. More information at livenation.com.
Hey there, it's Wade. If you have an extra car but no time to sell it, you could just donate it to support WMNF. Learn more at WMNF.org or call 888-WMNF-885.
Welcome to Live Music Showcase here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa. I'm your host, Ken Happerson. We're live in studio today with Aliqua. How are you guys doing?
Doing very well. Thanks for having us.
I'm excited. We broke out the baby grand for this particular episode. Super cool. If you want to see the video for this episode, it'll be on the YouTube page tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And I'm not even going to get in the way. I want to hear some music. What's the first song called?
Let's do it. I'm going to let Bo introduce this one, actually.
Ooh, okay. Let's hear it.
What's going on, everybody? I'm going to let Zane take it away on the keys for a little bit. I would just like to thank you all again for joining us. This song is called Indigo. Can't see your face, I can't feel those hands. We're still we dance along to the song without a band. I can't say for sure, love, but it's all I know. Said as we fall apart, I'm a fade to indigo. On the mirror look like mine as it shatters into pieces, oh so fine. And these broken shards seem to scatter as they glow. And I look into those eyes that I should know, but I don't know, said I don't know. I don't know. I still can't see your face. I can't feel those hands. But still we dance along to the song without a band. I can't say for sure, but it's all I know. Said as we fall apart, oh, I'm a fade to indigo. Let's hear for Kika Sav on the trumpet. Fake within, and that the soul just can't get through. These red curtains high, love I can't go. Said as we fall apart, oh I'm a fade to indigo. Handprints on the mirror look like mine. Shatters into pieces, oh so fine, Broken shards seem to scatter as they glow. I look into those signs that I should know, but I don't know. Said I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I don't know anymore. Still can't see your face. Can't feel those hands. Well, still we dance along to the song without a band. I can't say for sure, love. It's all I know, but it's all I know. Said as we fall apart, oh, I'm a fade to indigo.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. Killing it here on a Friday afternoon. Killing it. I like that. I like that a lot. Tell me what that song's about.
It sounds like a love song, but really it's a song about kind of losing touch with who you are, kind of looking in the mirror and not really recognizing yourself anymore, and just kind of, I guess, confronting, I guess, a dualistic divide inside yourself.
Isn't it funny how those two subjects can relate to each other in that way?
It was sort of the intentionality behind it, because I like to keep my songs a little up to interpretation. So I was like, if it can masquerade as a bit of a love song, it kind of pulls you in and lets you get romantically involved with the song before uncovering kind of the layers behind it. But
much like a romantic partner can do.
There we go.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, well, let's keep it going. What's the next song?
This song is actually a love song. It's called Give Me a Call. And I would like to give a very big shout out to both Yogi on the drums. It's basically the heartbeat of Tampa Bay right now. And we've got Kingsley I on the bass. Multi-talented. Very lucky to be with these guys tonight. Thank you all so much for listening.
Said I know, baby, that you need some loving care, treat you like a lady. I run my fingers through your hair, I won't push or pull you, darling. Just tell me what you're trying to do, cause I don't like no fighting, no. Don't like no complications, so you can't let me go. Then chase your obligations, but if you want some loving, baby, give me a call. If you wanna talk a bit to me, give me a call. No strings, no rings, no childish things, no dress, no wedding hall. Just you and me, what a sight to see. Come give me a call, and let me get to know you first, though. Yes, I like to take my time, let our spirits flow. over roses and wine. And can we talk till we go through? Can we do some things as two? Can we ever make it through? 'Cause every day feels so brand new. Say when I'm with you, baby. 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 I'm in no disrespect for the cause and the effect of these feelings that I find. And just know that I'll accept the fancies you reject if your feelings do not lie. But if you want some loving, baby, give me a call. If you wanna talk a bit to me, give me a call. No strings, no rings, no childish things, no trust, no waiting how. Just you and me, what a sight to see. Come give me a call.
Said if you call me, when you call me, I'm gonna be there when you need, when you're falling. Get up, darling, I'm gonna pick you off your feet. When you're crying, call my line and I'm gonna be there when I can. Dressed to the nine and suit and tying, I'm as fly as Dapper Dan. Speed dial, little shorty from A13, made in heaven and she made for me. 4th year, she working on a fake degree, something that she really love it and don't make no cheese. Green eyes like you wouldn't believe. These guys ain't as pretty as the woman I need. These guys probably want her but don't love her like me. But she don't call me, she don't want me, she don't never hit my line when I'm falling. Need my darling, she ain't never by my side. When I'm crying, I get high and I remember her smile. It gives me guidance, it reminds me of those numbers I got.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. I think I've got the jazz voice today. I can do, the jazz radio. Welcome to a live music showcase. Yeah. It's almost ASMR-y, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Love it.
Well, you guys have great music. I don't want to get in the way. I do want to chat with you a little bit at some point during this episode, but frankly, I'm enjoying the groove. So let's keep it going. What do you got?
Yo. So this is Kingsley I playing with Aliqua. This is an original song called Priscilla. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where did you go, mi corazón? I guess you had to leave, 'cause I did you wrong. I searched to the right, I searched to the left, but still I ain't found you, and so I just wept. Where did you go, mi corazón? I guess you had to leave, 'cause I did you wrong. I searched to the right, I searched to the left, but still I ain't found you, and so I just wept. Where did you go, mi corazón? I guess you had to leave, 'cause I did you wrong. I searched to the right, I searched to the left, but still I ain't found you, and so I just wept.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. I like it when a bassist sings. It's always fun.
Much love.
It's always important to branch out, right? You know,
Exactly.
to get out from underneath the lower tones in the phrasing. It's good. It's nice. All right. So you guys have some projects coming up. You have some things coming up. You're working on your first EP, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Do we know when that's going to be out yet? Do we get to tease it at all?
We want
2
to
minutes.
tease it.
2 minutes. By the end of this episode, yeah.
We want to tease it, but we don't want to make any false promises. So
Sure.
we can say that it's coming within the next couple months, but
Okay.
I can't give you a month.
That's fair.
I can't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about with the EP?
I'll speak personally. I'll let these guys answer. But
Yeah,
I
everybody's
just-
got a mic. Yeah.
Right. I'm just looking forward to, I perform these songs all the time, or we perform these songs, and we see how much it hits the crowd. And I want them to be able to listen to it on their drive home. And it's a slightly different version. It's the recorded version. You
Sure.
know what I'm saying? And I want them to feel two sides of the same song and, get an appreciation for both the live and the recorded version, because it's a different feel.
There's always an improvisational element when it comes to fusion and jazz fusion, and y'all are definitely in that kind of. I hate to like pigeonhole, because that's not accurate, because you're a little bit of everything. You've got some R&B, you've got some funk, you've got some soul. I hear it. We all hear it. When it comes to the classics, in terms of fusion, in terms of like more experimental styles of like jazz, the first name that comes to mind is Herbie Hancock. I see people nodding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we influenced by Herbie? Do we have other influences that pushed us in this direction? Who do we got? Feel free to get on a mic. Everybody's got a mic.
Yogi might have a relationship with Herbie Hancock right now. I think he's like working on a song, right? Like trying to transcribe one.
I'm sorry, what?
Yogi.
Yogi in the drum room?
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm definitely working on a song right now, the Shiftless Shuffle. So it's definitely been a fun journey working on this song, trying to transpose it.
So hang on. You're working on this with Herbie Hancock?
No.
Oh, okay. That would be crazy. I was like,
would be crazy.
why are we all being so nonchalant about this?
That would be insane. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Soon come though. Soon. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say as a pianist too. Yeah, for sure. Herbie. I was, Ahmad Jamal. We have Gene Harris, my favorite pianist, but Herbie Hancock, especially as a producer too, the sample ability. That's not a word, but I'm saying it. Sampleability.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
Of Herbie Hancock, like you hear him and Ahmad Jamal on so many hip hop records, just because you could find so many different loops in one song of his, and then add to it, or just keep it empty, and it still creates so much space. I love it. Yeah.
Would you say that's a goal of yours to get your music and to even write your music? And I mean, when I say your, I mean collectively, in a way that inspires other artists to sample it and use it. Yeah, 'cause there's a tightrope walk to be be balanced upon.
Now, if I had to speak on that, I sample a lot. And it is a dream of mine to get some of these songs and sample them and flip them. Because it's like, when you also play live music and you sample, you have a special opportunity to sample yourself and not have to worry about clearances and still sample something that's really good. So
Sure.
I do see that in the future, me sampling some of these guys and all that.
Sure. I mean, that's definitely one side of that argument. The other side, I mean, I know musicians who have fought in courtrooms over the fact that their music was being used for sampling. Now, albeit in those situations, it was being used without their express permission, and they were stuck in a battle with a label over contractual agreements, which is an entirely other animal, I guess we could say. So I guess the point of contention tends to lie with consent at the end of the day. You want your music to be heard and be used by others as long as you want them to.
Right. And that's kind of what music is about. It's communal for sure. Like
Sure.
I would be so inspired if an artist that I respect wanted to sample my music in any regard, but I would also be a little disrespected if A, they didn't let me know, and B, if it really started catching up and they didn't pay any type of, like, it doesn't have to be monetary, but, just a shout out could be enough of a payment. Like, this is, these are the artists that, put me on, and I just want to show them love. And I feel like as long as there's that mutual respect, I'm cool with being sampled.
And it's not like it's a new thing in the music industry. I mean, plagiarism and we'll call it sharing has been rampant in the music industry for its entire existence, especially in the recording industry. Bo, you look like you had something to say.
I do. It's just, I guess, because I'm heavy on the music side. I'm heavy on the music side and just like playing guitar and writing my own songs. And when it comes to sampling, I think I share the sentiment where like I'd really be honored if somebody sampled my song. I'd be more honored if people I didn't know, like maybe not big artists, were like, oh, I'll sample that, because that's super cool. Obviously it'd be cool if a big artist did it too, but I think when you said point of contention is consent, I think that stems from the fact that we place such a intense monetary value on our art, whereas I'm very much like, if you really like it that much, that's all you. Like, I'll just make some more songs. In the same way that guy can find 100,000 other more samples, I have like a bunch of other notes and ideas in my head. I'll just write the next one. And my big thing is that if you're a big artist, you take my song, you sample it, and you don't say anything to me, I just know that you're not a good person, and like I don't have to work with you, I guess. But like I'm saying all that as a dude who's like has like not a lot of followers on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, who am I, dude? Like, so straight up, like it's just subjective.
So I mean, I guess you could say that when you have a musician who has kind of a stranglehold on their intellectual property, which is the term.
Yeah.
Maybe that comes from a place of insecurity, because it's like, well, if they get, I've got this one good thing, you know, what if they I got to keep it to myself. When in reality, if you're an artist, if you're a creator, you're just going to keep writing music.
That's true.
There's every bit of reason that the next thing you write would be even better.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I always say my next work, my best work.
There you go. Yeah.
I was going to say, like, musical background and kind of like how you get into things, I think is kind of like the most important factor, and more so like pushing past the boundaries that you are like comfortable with. So for example, as like a jazz musician, it's a big thing to quote, you know what I mean? Hey, I like this part of a solo, I'm going to quote it, make it my own thing. And that's the language in and of itself. And that's how you continue to pass the art down. And I feel like the more that you, I guess, converse with those kinds of people, be in those rooms and like push past what you already know and what you're comfortable with, you just have a better chance of letting your art continue passed down to generations. And that's always the goal.
That's real. That's real.
I like that. That's good.
I want to add on, just because when you brought that up, it kind of shifted my perspective, because I steal a lot too. We're talking like lyrics. I have so many lyrics that I've straight up stolen. The whole Beanie Baby song, which is like the hallmark song of mine, is stolen from Sister Nancy's Bomb Bomb, like the melody.
Inspired by.
Right, inspired by. Right. Thank you so much.
Just in case any intellectual property lawyers are listening.
In case Sister Nancy watched this as well. Shout out Sister Nancy. But yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, I like that. All right, cool. Okay, so we're at the halfway point of the show now. We've already gotten halfway through the show, which is the AMA, the Ask Musicians Anything segment. So if you're listening right now, call in. 813-239-9663 is the phone number. Our board op Charlie will take your calls, questions, comments for me, for the band, for WMNF in general. You'll send them over to me, and at the end of the show, we'll share them with the band. And I have a New Year's resolution this year that no matter what they are, I will say them. Whether it's on the air or it's just in the podcast after the last song, just because sometimes we just run out of time. I want to make sure that the bands get as much music as possible on the airwaves. So, but either way, whether you're listening live or you listen in podcast form, you'll hear those AMAs if they come through. So again, that number is 813-239-9663. And the email address that you can send those to if you don't want to make a phone call is dj@wmnf.org. All right, let's jump into some more music. Let's hear some more music. I know you got a bunch. Let's do it.
Can I introduce this one?
Yeah, please. You can always introduce the music.
Yes, this song is called A Bug's Life. I
love this song.
I also love this song. For the message mostly. It's a great tune as well, but I have come to Jesus moment, I guess you could call it, with Bo about this song, because I realized I am the bug and the human, because he called me out when he saw me smashing a bug. And this whole song is about like the strife of a bug's life, and here I am smashing a bug, but I am the bug and the human. And so for me, since the last time I performed this, or since the last time you heard this, has kind of taken on a new life in that regard.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Shout out, Bo, for calling me out on my hypocrisy.
It's exciting.
If it's got wings, it's not a bug, dude.
This song is called A Bug's Life.
wish that I was above, just a silly little creature down below. Down below, and what if I was above? Now would that really even be so bad at all? That bad at all? You see, these humans only care for gold and sex, and they hate getting old. But that to me is neither friend or foe. I love the life of above. I love those silly little creatures down below. Down below, cause if I wasn't above, I'd know exactly what I was created for. Created for. See, I'd eat green leaves for my dinner time and brown ones for dessert. And I'd never have to contemplate my life or what I'm worth. Every night I sleep so tight, my only blanket is the dirt. And I never think to frack and drill, cause I love Mother. That's why I envy the bugs. I'm jealous of those little creatures down below. Down below, cause when I think about bugs, I feel like they're the perfect species to behold. To behold. See, we could learn a thing or two about humility and grace. And plus, I never seen a bug hate on a human for his race. That's why I pity the bugs. I'm sad for all those little creatures down below. Down below, sometimes I feel like a bug, because this world just sees me as a stepping stone. A stepping stone. See, all I do is mind my business. I just go about my way. But that boot over my head could put an end to all my days. And if that boot decides to follow me, I can't even complain. Cause to you I'm just a bug, and my life never meant a thing. But let me tell you about bugs. It's something about those little creatures down below. Down below, cause when you step on a bug, another bug comes creeping up from out the fold. Don't you know that you could step on every bug you see, but you can't kill them all? And if us bugs all got together, we could eat these humans raw. Oh, but I know I'm just a bug, and so I never think to try. And if I ever was a human, I'd just let me walk on by. That's probably why I'm a bug. I'm just a silly little creature down below. Down below, cause if I wasn't a bug, I wouldn't even know what I was created for. Created for. See, I'd steal from my neighbor, cause his grass more green than mine. And if we're talking grass, I'd need a pack at night to ease my mind. So I thank God I'm just a bug, ain't got no reason for to cry, until a silly little human won't let me just walk on by.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. A Bug's Life. Wasn't that a Disney movie?
Right. And I always have to shout out whenever someone says, oh, that's based on the... Don't sleep on the movie Ant Bully. I have to, just because I feel like it really encapsulates what A Bug's Life was trying to say in Ant Bully 2, because he goes from the human to the ant, and he sees how humans treat the ants. But yeah, A Bug's Life, they do have that infamous line. It's like, oh, if they find out that there's more of them than of us, we're done for. And it's like both movies encapsulate the song. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like it. So tell me more about about discovering the hypocrisy of your perspective on that, because I think that's an interesting. It's never comfortable to face these things in ourselves, is it? But doing the work of doing that often helps us grow as individuals.
That is very important.
So you mentioned that like this song has kind of evolved because of that.
Right.
Would you say that the song your perspective on the song has evolved the most?
I would say so. I would say it made me realize this thing I learned in a psychology class one time. It's like when you do something that contrasts your own morals, most humans, instead of changing their actions, they'll change their morals. And I feel like that's something that I kind of did, right? I saw a bug in my house. You're not supposed to be here. Smashed the bug, and Bo was like, a bug's life. And I was like, still. And that was kind of my moment. I was like, dang. And then I rationalized it to myself. Instead of changing my actions, I rationalized. I was like, I'm the human and the bug. And that's what I meant all along. I promise.
You know, I like that. There's another phrase that I've heard that's similar, and it's, in the dream, you are everyone, and you are everyone in the dream. Yeah. And it sounds kind of redundant, but the point being that when you're having a dream, and when you're having an experience, you are both perspectives, even if you can only see your own.
That's real, yeah.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense, yeah. In a dream, it's like this weird, it's not first person or third person. You're
everyone
like
you meet
both.
in the dream is still just a projection of you embodied in whatever that person is representing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that one. That was nice.
You like that?
Yogi likes that.
I'm taking that. That was
Keep
nice.
it. It's free.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
A little bit of free advice.
I'm going to write it down,
Yeah, that's the one of the first steps in lucid dreaming, as they say, but not to get too wacky out there. But anyway, point being that songwriting is an act of introspection.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not, every song you write is about you in some capacity. Even the songs we write about other people, they're about the things that we want or the things that we want to see in other people or hope to see in ourselves. Yeah. That kind of thing. Anyway, you're listening to my TED Talk here on WMNF Live Music Showcase. No, you're listening to Live Music Showcase, and we are here in studio with Aliqua. Now, you have a couple of other things coming up. You've got your EP coming up, and then you have, tell me about Big Fest. What is Big Fest?
Would love to tell you about Big Fest.
Yeah.
Big Fest is a festival out in Gainesville.
Okay.
A lot of amazing artists that our audience might know. Especially our audience. We're talking like the hip hop audience, The Alchemist, huge producer, Earl Sweatshirt, Mike. A lot of big names, but most importantly, it's a Florida-centered festival too. Like a lot of the acts are from Florida, having a lot of acts from Tampa as well. But it's going to be in Gainesville, and we're blessed as Cigar City. So we're part of a collective called Cigar City. Shout out Tampa. And we're a collective of artists, both musical and visual artists, and we're going to be presenting what we got at Big Fest. And we're really excited because we're going to try to get everybody on the stage too. Alex, Bo, Kingsley, all a part of Cigar City. Yogi's going to inevitably be the drummer. So, it's really trying to put everybody on that stage is kind of a goal that I have, personally, that we all have, just to see all 13 of us on the stage.
And Cigar City Records, that's the name. So
Right.
Cigar City Records. I like that. Very cool. Okay. So when you're playing in front of an audience, what's the goal? What do you want to accomplish when you're playing in front of an audience? It might seem like a weird question, but I think every band tends to have either the same goal or sometimes it's a little different.
I'll let someone else take it first.
I was about to say, for me, noise, movement, if it's a dead crowd, if they're just not having any kind of reaction on like that, deep intimate level with what we're doing, we're not doing our jobs right. You know what I mean? Especially like I'm not particularly the songwriter or anything like that. So it's like I'm trying to get these guys' ideas and messages out, and then I want those ideas and messages to resonate with somebody. And I feel like we have, because for not having any projects out or anything currently, you know what I mean? Like constantly have people, when is this dropping? When is that dropping? When are we going to get the release? So we did our jobs. We did our jobs.
I like that. Yeah. Is a sleepy audience, I won't say dead audience, but is a sleepy audience a defeat or a challenge?
So I resonate with what you said, but as the songwriter, one thing I've had to learn in my journey though is that like there's different types of music and different ways the audience will respond to different types of music. And I feel like Give Me a Call, I see people moving. There's certain songs where it's like, if people aren't moving, either you don't have rhythm or we're not doing our job, like Alex said. But I feel like we also have, more introspective songs like Mr. Midas or ballads like Wish We Were Cool, which we're going to get to soon. And it's like in those moments, the times where Mr. Midas is a song where I look people in the eye in the audience and I see their reactions because it's a message. It's a anti-capitalist message. And, I'm giving it to them, you know what I'm saying? Like pearly whites, my Uncle Sammy only sees black. And I see the reaction. They're not, going crazy. They're locked in, And so sometimes a still audience isn't a dead audience. They're just paying attention and they're really tuned into what you're saying.
That's true.
And that's something I had to learn. It took me a minute to figure it out, but I was like, yeah.
That's an excellent insight. I love that. That's great. All right, let's jump into the next song.
Is it Wish We Were Cool?
Yes, it is.
Let's do it. Speak of.
Bad habits. I tried to kick a few, I'm bad at it. But love is easy if you laugh at it. You got me singing tunes, I'm past rapping. Unrequited. My feelings for you haven't reignited. But I still call you every other night if you ever needed just to sit in silence. All business. You're smiling on and then we're all finished. But could I bother you for one sentence? Am I a stranger to you already? That's cold-hearted. I lost a lover, but when you departed, the friend in you is what my soul wanted. And now you treat me like a nobody. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart when you walked away. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart with your stare. You don't care, it's not fair. But I swear, I wish we were cool. There's no hate in my heart at all, but you break it apart when your eyes tell what words couldn't say. It seems I'm the fool for the moments we shared. Oh, I did it all disappear the moment that you walked away. Time passing, now I need you back on my mattress, but I take conversations over climaxes. Still got your lips and stains on my napkin. High fashion, you complimented all of my passion. And it's a couple times we cried laughing. Now I blow wishes on my eyelashes. My eyes, new faces. Lately life is taking me to new places, but I still read the letters that you wrote to me on loose pages. And just to let you know, I got a few favorites unwritten. Much like all the songs I write for you, our love is unfinished. But I can say I'm really comfortable with all the tongue kissing. I guess our love's different. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart when you walked away. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart. But why? Just know for you, home ain't never too far. Because when I'm alone, I look at the stars. Now I wish we were cool. There's no hate in my heart at all, but you break it apart. And your eyes tell the words that they say. It seems I'm the fool for the moments we shared. Oh, I did it all disappear the moment that you walked away. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart when you walked away. There's no hate in my heart, but you break it apart. Why? Just know for you, home ain't never too far. Because when I'm alone, I look at the stars. And I wish we were cool.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. I like that song. That trumpet, Alex. Ooh-wee.
Right.
I can listen to that and that whole song. I can listen to that and close my eyes and imagine I'm in a smoky Brooklyn bar in like the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, very, very cool. I like it a lot. Speaking of liking it a lot of people like it a lot. We have an AMA that came through. This one, let's see. This is actually in text message form. They can text the studio as well. It says, they're social. How do they spell their name and where can I see them perform? I'm totally mesmerized by their delightful performance this afternoon.
Wow.
Thank you.
Very
so
sweet.
much.
Thank you.
Very nice. So the spelling is Aliqua, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Aliqua. Where can they find you online?
We have an Instagram _Aliqua, ALIQUA. That's where we post all of our shows if you're interested in coming out.
There you go. And I'll make sure that as well as any links that I can find for shows coming up are in the show notes for today's episode on WMNF.org. So
If you don't mind, I'll just shout out our next one real quick. Next Saturday, we'll be out at Daddy Cool Records in St. Pete, Suite E. That's where we'll be next Saturday if you want to catch us.
Very cool. Very cool. I love that. All right. So I'll find that link too, and we'll post that in the show notes as well. All right. So before we go, because we're up against the end of the show now, credit where credit is due. This show takes an entire team of dedicated individuals who make it look and sound as good as it does. Sound mixer Mark Perfetti, audio assistant Pam Robinson, our video director is Ed Lehman, our camera operators are Sage Patel, Ike Parham, and Marcy Connors. Our board op is Charlie Cushing, and I'm your host, Ken Epperson. This is Live Music Showcase, live every Friday at 2 p.m. after the news headlines. Coming up next is Reverend Billy and the Rhythm Revival. Hope you stick around for that. It's going to be great. Yeah, that's basically it. You want to take us out with the last song?
Love to.
What's the last one called?
The song's called The Basics.
All right.
Aliqua original.
It's 6. Take it away.
Clean loafers and a white tee. Nobody do the basics like me. And I've been on an ultra light beam. I hope you're playing for the right team. 'Cause when they swing, they always miss. No, they can shine as bright as this. Clean loafers in a white tee. Nobody do the basics like me. I'm the sugar honey iced tea, but you still can't get a sip. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains. I'm tired of letting down my mama. I'm tired of all this mess and drama. If I could tally up my traumas, I would count them in my grave. One soul I couldn't say. I've never been inside the crash out. I always thought I had it mapped out, but I can't write all of my own, so I'ma write them in a song. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains. Down the drain goes my shirts with stains, goes my watch and chain, goes my hearts and brains, 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 goes my.
Aliqua here on Live Music Showcase. Man, that was wild. I love it. I love it. What's that song called again? The Basics?
The song's called The Basics.
The Basics.
Also
Sorry.
getting recorded, yeah.
Getting recorded? Yeah.
Very soon.
Shout out to Alex. That was his baby right there.
Alex original, Aliqua original, for sure.
You mean to tell me the guy that has the jazz background did that song? No way.
Right.
That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. I love it. I love it. Okay, so to close us out, leave us with some words of wisdom, if you have any. You got any words of wisdom?
Cigar City Records to the world.
Right. No words of wisdom, just promo. No. Honestly,
Personally,
All right.
I always tell people, you know what I mean? Like, if you're passionate about it, go for it. Try to find
Go
a way
for
to
it.
make it work.
And
Always.
thank you guys so much.
This is WMNF